Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll arriving at our destination shortly.
Yep. We almost didn't make it tonight. We almost didn't make it. Been a busy day today, that's for sure. But I'm back. I'm here. Not queer. And we're sitting here at Vienna, Austria. Wow, why are those so huge on... What the hell? Oh, it's because I'm on pause. There we go. Okay. I was like, man, why are those lever so big? Why are they so big? Anyways, we're sitting here in Vienna, Austria. Getting ready to fly this amazing the Havilland -8 Q-400. The dash, whatever that means. Obviously, it has something to do about the airplane. Would that Delta airplane be sitting there? That looks a little small to be sitting in Vienna, but you never know. Never know. Could happen. Could happen one day. All right, let's get back into airplane if I can remember how to do it. Okay, I do want to look at our tablet real quick. So let's go ahead and put in this airport. And also, can we do LOWI as well? Will that allow us to bring up 2 airports at one time? Yes, it does. Look at that. Very good. Have our charts there. All right, so good. So we don't have to import charts. We do have our flight plan right here today, which we're going to use in a moment for filing our flight with the ATC, because I really do enjoy the ATC in this X-plane here. They got a pretty good system here. Okay, that all looks good. All right, let's see here. Connect the GPU. Should have sound. I'm 99% sure that I got everything set up properly. So let me see here. Do you hear anything outside? No, we don't. All right, let me work on the sound real quick. Give me a second. File. Sound. Yeah, we have cable B. That's the right cable. Yeah, that's the right cables. I have no sound. Let me go back and just load into a different airplane real quick. A second. Let's just see if we can hear sound on this. I tested it before I went live and it was working. Sound the way I have it. Oh, I just heard something. I think the sound's okay. Oh, I wanted it to be set up. Starting. Fuck you. You! Can't always blame it on the simulator. Sometimes it's user error. Okay, yeah, we have sound. Okay. I wonder why couldn't hear the generator. That's very weird. Start with engines off. I already did live weather. Okay, now let's switch. But yeah, I want to upload the flight plan to the ATC real quick. We'll get the airplane started first. We'll get our load put in. We'll get the flight plan put in. Get out of here. Try to make it to Innsbruck on time. Got a hot date on the ski slopes. Got a really cool hotel we're staying at where it's got indoor and outdoor hot tubs and pools, and you can swim from the inside to the outside, right in the Alps. Let me get the airplane turned on first. Battery on. External power. And recirculation on. It'll take me a moment to remember the controls. You know, as far as moving around the cabin, it'll take me a minute to remember this. I love the way this airplane sounds. So satisfying. Alright, that screen's on. I thought I had a button programmed. Look down, I guess I don't. You on. One. Turn you on. Turn you on. Let's one. Turn on the FMC here in a moment. Let's go save our seats real quick. If I remember right, it should be Control 0. Save. Oops. Oh, guess right. We can go outside the airplane. I forgot about that. That is awesome. I love being able to go outside the airplane. Control 1. Going to back now and save our back there. Control 2. Now we should have our seats saved just by pushing 0, 1, 2, and 3. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead and get our system here turned on. And let's get our loadout going here. So select load. We get our tablet up. So fuel, we have 3609 for fuel. That is a lot of fuel. You know, when I build these I put FAA on domestic, and then I have it like defaulted for the emergency fuel. But then I mean I put in a certain amount to arrive with. But man, that seems like cool. Anyways, 3609. Let's go to this page here. Estimated 49 people. Takeoff weight should be 26.2. Bags and cargo. Payload. Total cargo is 1,200. So that puts us at 28. Here, fuel weight is 22.8, so that's 400 more. So this is really then 28.1. Still 2,000 pounds over. How is that possible? Unless our weight here is not right. Let's Get my calculator. What's like 70 kilograms times 49? Oh, let's see. Calculator. 70, 49. Yeah, that's 3430. Move our zero fuel weight down to 22.8. Make our takeoff weight 26.2, however that takes out. Let's see here. Alright, whatever. That's close enough. Alright, load summary. Confirm load. Start loading. Okay, so that's all going now. Let's get our flight plan put into ATC here. Our aircraft identifier is, let's see what it's outside. OE-LGI. OE-LGI de Havilland, Austrian. UA, so we got to go farther. Flight number is 901. Now, this is a real flight in real life, but not with this type of airplane. I think it flies the Embraer 190, I want to say. All right, arrival, LOWI. Alternative is Munich. Altitude is 24,000 feet. Let's copy and paste this route if I can. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, I'll just type it in. So okay. File flight plan. Some fields above need your attention. Maybe the flight number's not long enough. Oh, that's an unknown nav aid. SOVIL 2B. Should have the correct air rack. Oh, there's no L. Just SOVI 2B. That's weird how it shows it here, but not here. Okay. Okay, that should fix. Not usable with departure runway. Runway are we what runway are we using? Okay, they got AirRack 2509. Okay, let's see what other runway we can use. Say runway 29 is the, as it very well could be. You have SOV 1C, so let's try that one instead. Unknown nav aid. Okay. NANIT 2A. There's no T there either. That's weird how it has it in there. Got more letters here and here than. All right, there we go. That's all done.
Schwechat delivery, Austrian 901. Hello, the Havilland DHC 8400-8. Request IFR clearance to Innsbruck, Rheinbitten.
Austrian 901. Clear to Innsbruck, Rheinbitten. Routing as filed.
Lower down the
Climb via Sierra Oscar Victor India 1 Charlie to flight level 240. Squawk 5203. QNH 1020.
Cleared IFR to Innsbruck, Rheinbitten.
oh, very loud, isn't it?
Routing as filed. Climb via Sierra Oscar Victor India 1 Charlie to flight level 240. Squawk 5203. QNH 1020. Austrian 901.
Austrian 901. Read correct. Contact ground 121.600. When ready for taxi.
All right, let's get our flight plan installed. All right, so hello to menu, to depart, runway 29. SOV 1C, so 21. Let's go down to next. After SOVIL, have the flight plan. SOVIL, we have SITNI. Put that in. And we have BAGSI. Yeah. Let's put in Innsbruck. Go back to menu. To arrive. Go in runway 26. We are doing the NANIT 2 Alpha 5. And we're hopefully going to be doing the localizer. Oh, that's right, number 1. C. Excellent. Flight plan is now inputted. Let's get rid of this right here. Just hit complete. Very good. Now everything is loaded. Go back to fuel. So we have passengers at 105. That's not what I put in. I put in 70. So what we need to do is go to the menu screen, type in 70 here. Turn, and now we can put in our passenger. How many passengers we actually have here. Looks like we're going to be doing 24 passengers today. Not sure why there's such a big discrepancy between SimBrief, what it built, and here. Like, we were showing 40. I'd have to go back in and see. Maybe during the flight I'll pull up the flight plan on the tablet, and we'll see if we can find the weight that they used for the people. Well, hello! What's up, Mr. Geek? How you doing? How goes it, my friend? Yeah, see, that's only coming up with 1,680 kilograms, and we had like 3,500. Oh well, no worries. All right, zero fuel weight is. All right, we gotta wait for this. Now, fuel, I know. I'm pretty sure I can pull up the fuel. Let me. Total fuel Wow, why does it have our fuel up so high? That shouldn't be. Oh man, well no, listen, hey, I still play Xbox all the time, but X-Plane is amazing compared to the experience on Xbox. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, see, they got our weight fucked up here. Let's see if we can disconnect this loading. Okay, let's see here. Select next load. Yeah, let me just do this here. Okay, so we only need a 3,600 kilogram. At times the cabins and the cockpit seem more realistic, like with the way they look, but it's mainly the handling of the airplanes and the sounds. To me, are superior with X-Plane compared to Microsoft. Like flying these airplanes in here, it's a much different feel than Microsoft. It feels, in my opinion, like what it's more realistic the way it feels to me. And I've been told that from other people as well, that pretty realistic at times the way these airplanes operate. But all right, let me see what our total weight was supposed to be again. But yeah, I mean, I switched to PC last December, so it's been almost a year that I've been on PC, and pretty good. Oh. Yeah, there's definitely some advantages to being on PC. All right, 49. All right, we'll leave it at 50. That's close enough to our take. Well, let's move this. Say 49 people. Okay. Load summary. And our turnaround. Okay. All right, very good. So now that's done. Now we can input our weights now properly. So let's see, 49 people. Hopefully at the weight that we have put in already. So we have 49 now. Your fuel weight, cargo, and our fuel is correct now as well, 3609. Total fuel on board, 3609. One thing I like a lot about X-Plane versus Microsoft is the ATC. Like, I love the ATC that comes with this game. Don't hate on me, guys, because I'm calling it a game. It's a game at the end of the day. All right, passengers, let's go back up here now and put it at 49. Cargo, 396. All right, so this is all done now. Performance, you don't really need to worry about anything there. Fuel. Okay, that all looks good. All right, let's get our clearance for starting up our engines.
Schwechat ground. Austrian 901. Foxtrot.
Dude, I have turned this radio down
QNH
so much.
Request start up.
Why is it so loud still?
Austria 901. Information kilo current. Startup approved.
All right, we have 1015 for our barometer. Let's set that. And we'll start up our engines. That's good. Let's get this taken care of here. Okay, fine. At least look through our pages real quick here and just make sure. Okay. Our engine page. Fuel looks good. Doors are all closed up. All right, very good. Let's get our engine started up here. So let's turn off bleed. Go normal. One thing I've been looking at with, and I don't know if you're still watching, Geek, but one thing I've been looking at, because I'm on the fence about getting planes for X-Plane as well, just because I have like so many of the same planes in Microsoft. One thing I'm looking at is like the last time they were updated. You know, so like the maker of this airplane, which is FlyJ Sim, they have a 727 and a 737 out there. And but they haven't been updated in like 5 years. I have a problem with that. You know, like I have a problem dropping $80 or $60 on a plane that it's essentially 5 years old. Now this plane is still being updated, and my opinion, I mean, I think there's more study level planes in X-Plane, but all of them have an option to start with the engines on. Like you can start all of them with the engines on. You don't have to do the startup yourself if you don't want to. But you know, there's a lot of materials out there too on how to you know, start up a lot of these airplanes. I mean, the one thing nice about this here, you can actually go to view and you can show the click regions. So if you need help finding where to click on here, it highlights everything that's clickable, which I think is great. All right, bleeds on. Turn the APU well, we'll leave the APU on for now. Yeah, that's one thing I think is great in this airplane, how you can just, it shows you everything. All right, let's turn that off and let's get ready to taxi. We'll leave we'll move it up a little bit. We'll do like 8,000 at first. Now our controls are not really going to work right now. Not until we move the control lock. So if you are in this airplane and you're trying to... Where the hell did the yoke go? My yokes. I might need to open that click spot thing again. Can't remember where to click on it to the yoke out there again. What can I click on to bring the yoke back up here? I completely forgot where to click. I might have to get the book out for a second here and look that up. I really forget where to click. See if I can figure it out real quick. Yep. That's weird. I can't remember where to... But anyways, we can't check our controls until we remove the control lock. So let's go ahead and put our brakes on. And we'll go outside and check and make sure everything works. Put this in taxi mode. Brakes on. It's the parking brake and the control locks. That works. That works. Yep. Yep. And rudder works. Alright, let's put the control locks back on. Put our flaps down. Let's move our rudder over. Where it clicks to that side. Oh yeah, we never did put our squawk number in, so we have 5203. Let's do that. Is it 5203? Alright, 5203 is in there. Alright. There's only standby and on alt to my knowledge, so I don't know of another option for that. Let's put on the weather. I think we are ready. Good. Let's put our props full forward. Come over here real quick. Let's check our hydraulics out. So, great. That looks good. We have a few more buttons to click on before we take off, but for now, this is okay. Let's put on our taxi lights. We'll do that later. Let's open up our intakes. Parking brake, and oh yeah, anti-skid. Over here. Got our trim. Is that good for takeoff? Oh, this is one thing I need to check out real quick, our trim. Let me see here. Excellent. Trim works well. I think we are good to go for
Austrian 901. Request taxi from Foxtrot 494. Departure.
Okay, that's much lower now. I don't know if I want it that low.
Information Lima. Runway 29. Taxi by Dango Lima. Whiskey. Echo.
Yeah, let me turn the radio up just a little.
X-ray. Echo. Echo. X-ray. Echo. X-ray 1. Mike. At Alpha 1. Hold short. Runway 29. Austrian
Nav source.
901.
Alright, we are ready to roll. Let's remove the parking brake. Let's make it a little darker outside. Like, let's leave like early morning. Let's see. I do this from a... Where the fuck? I thought it was from here, but maybe... You... Light... God, I'm like such a noob at this game again. It's... Oh, here we go. That's right, this one here. And so it's been so long since I've been in it, though. I kind of forget a lot of what to do. Like with moving through the... certain screens here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that looks good. I didn't turn on steering. And our lights. Takeoff warning test is good. But that light looks really good when it when you're moving. As we get closer to takeoff, we're gonna activate a few more buttons. ETU and why are you gonna make me make a zigzag? It don't make sense, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my only gripe with X-Plane that I've had for a while now is just I wish that the ground was a little more realistic, but I will happily trade off ground realism versus better flight mechanics. And a game that usually works with no problem. Like, I don't know if I don't think I've ever really had any issues with X-Plane other than issues that were mine, like just not knowing what to do. Wait a minute. Oh, that's our runway right there. All right, I thought we were all the way down here. All right, so while that's working, let's go ahead and turn on tanks 1 and 2. That on. Turn on our heat. If I remember correct, we don't need to set our... No, I think we do actually have to set our pressure. Set that in a moment. Get up to
Austria 901. Contact range chat tower 119.400. Goodbye.
Contact range chat tower 119.400. Austria 901. Goodbye.
I need to look at a couple of things real quick. I always get confused. Okay, so Av is here. That's IAS.
Austria 901. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you, bitch.
Tower Austrian 901. On taxiway Mike.
Austria 901. Schwechat Tower. Below. Hold short on runway 29. Report ready.
Hold short, runway 29. Will go. Austrian 901.
Auto feather is on. Yeah, I believe we're ready. Let's remove the control lock. Let's do our takeoff test one more time. Yeah, we're good.
Schwechat Tower. Austrian 901. Ready for departure.
Austria 901. Runway 29. Cleared for takeoff. Wind 330 degrees 15 knots.
Runway 29 cleared for takeoff. Austria.
I think 10,000 feet is going to be our transition altitude. I mean transition level, sorry. Sorry for all the real pilots out there, transition level. Alright, once we get lined up, we will activate Chronos. Man, those lights are bright as fuck. I like that, man. That's nice. Alright, one thing we have to do... Well, let me push clock first. The one thing we have to do before we can really use these, we have to click and hold. Bring it up. Now we should be able... Second. I'm not able to... Hang on a second. I might have to change, reverse something on here. No, it should be the same as. Let me go back and just see if I have to hold it a little bit longer here. Let's see here. That's working good now. Alright, we're working good now. I never did set our V speeds. Set now. 100 knots cross check. E1. Rotates. Alright, y'all dampener on. And gear up.
901. Squawk 5203.
Squawk 5203. Austrian 901.
It's gonna have to wait a minute. Alright, let's go into climb power. Flaps up.
Austria 901. Contact Schwechat approach. 119.800. Goodbye.
Contact Schwechat approach.
can I put on the autopilot here?
Approach. Austria 901. Sierra Oscar. India 1 Charlie. Altitude 3000. Climbing. Flight level 240.
Austria 901. Beach jet approach. Hello. QNH 1019. Radar contact.
QNH 1019. Austria 901.
Sorry, I'm looking for the reason why I can't the autopilot on. I think I missed anything. Notice I don't have a flight director on right now, but that's okay. That's not that big of a deal. And we'll just keep on flying manually. Not too sure. Maybe the trim has something to do with it. Is this airplane, like, if like you're not like, you need to be like where you can take your hands off the controls and still be okay. A lot of times before the autopilot will kick on, but really strange. We can almost turn the fuel tanks off. PTU's already off. Standby hydraulics we can almost turn off. What's the autopilot not kicking on? I bet you it was something really simple that I just forgot or something like that. Actually gonna pause it just for a second. Look at their booklet. I don't think I can pull it up now, can I? Oh, I can. Can't scroll in that way. Press the GA, switch on the throttle. Okay. We don't want. And clear. Lined up. Okay. You want speed, you can go off. Once you pay engage by turn off. Engage the autopilot, turn off the standby hydraulics. Yeah, I want to engage the autopilot, but it won't let me. I think I missed anything. Flaps. Choose. Nothing back here operates any of it. There's nothing up top that we need to do. That is really weird that I can't engage the autopilot. All right, well, we'll just keep on flying manual. Let's turn off you. Guess we're flying the whole thing by hand. All right, well, let's get up to 24,000 feet then. Turn off our landing lights. Safety lights. We can turn off the view. Power. Oh shit. I had a feeling that was going to happen when I started looking around the cabin. Fast. Raise our pitch a little bit. At this altitude, we should be at about 210 knots climbing. Doesn't like something. I'm not sure what it doesn't like, but not digging something. It's not letting us put the autopilot on. Go to about 200 knots now on the climb. Yeah, I mean, that all looks good. Very weird. I know I messed with this a little bit, but I don't think that's got anything to do with it. Turn off steering, maybe that'll do it. Yeah, nothing works on the autopilot. That is really weird. Now we can go standard pressure. IJ-800 autopilot. Conflicting controller input. What? Wonder.
Austrian 901. Contact Vienna Control. 118.560. Goodbye.
Contact Vienna Control 118.560. Austrian 901. Goodbye. Vienna Control Austrian 901. Sierra Oscar Victor India 1 Charlie. Altitude plane level 170. Climbing plane level 240.
Austrian 901. Vienna Control. Hello. Radar contact.
Austrian 901.
almost at our cruising altitude. Been really making sure I keep the trim in check while I'm climbing, since it's not gonna be moving automatically for me since we have no autopilot. I must have missed something, either in the startup or I don't know. I mean, it's getting juice because the all dampener's on, unless that's on a different, you know, deal altogether. Wonder if that was it. Let's see. Oop. Yeah, I can't deviate too far off looking around because I'll wind up flipping over the airplane. I give up. I don't know.
climb and maintain.
Working
Flight
on it.
Level 240, Austrian 901.
Probably should have turned around and gone back and gotten our autopilot fixed, but we're stubborn. We're German and we're stubborn. We're just gonna fly this whole thing manually, since we have no autopilot. One thing we got to remember is try to keep our power right where those little triangles are, especially while we're climbing. Should be at about 180 knots right now, not 170-ish, but might have to pause this in a minute and plug in my laptop. Climb power, cruise power set. I can take my hands off and it flies okay. Just the autopilot's not kicking on. We are going to start descending pretty soon after this waypoint here. Yeah, we've been flying by hand the whole time. I've never had an issue with this airplane before with something not working. But I can't troubleshoot while I'm flying, otherwise I'll wind up crashing this airplane.
Austrian 901. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, Austrian 901.
Only thing I remember playing with in the beginning, I played a little bit with the rudder. Like the knob for the rudder that's down below. I haven't really played with anything else. I don't know why the autopilot wouldn't be kicking on. Very weird. I don't mind flying by hand. This is a fun airplane to fly. But it would have been nice to like sit in the seat, you know, and be like a passenger for a little while or anything other than flying the whole time. It does feel like the steering is a little bit off. Like it feels like it's kind of pulling to the right a bit more than usual, but everything looks okay with the engines. Flaps are up. All right, we got to get back down to 24,000.
Austrian 901. Expedite your descent.
Expedite descent. Austrian 901.
Hopefully we'll start descending soon. The autopilot just doesn't work. Keep on playing with the trim. Trying to figure out why this airplane keeps on wanting to pull way over to the right. Now I know I moved the rudder. You know, I clicked the rudder over 5 times or 4 times to the right before I took off, but I've already fixed that. Yeah, I mean everything looks okay. Weird. Is there a HUD for the outside? No, not really. Oh, come on, bitch. Oh yeah, I really did fall out of let's get back up. I was reading something, trying to search what the problem is. And we got about 50 more. Sorry about that. I don't know if that made a weird sound on the mic. But we got about 50 more miles to our next waypoint. Is NANIT. Which we're going to be descending here pretty soon, I would think.
Austria 901. Descend and maintain flight level 150.
Descend and maintain flight level 150. Austria 901.
I can do that. Let me put this on pause and just go around the cabin real quick. Something. That's all good. Fine. Yeah, I am stumped on why the autopilot's not coming on. At first, I thought it might have been this thing down here. I was playing with this a little bit, but it's not that. I don't know what the problem is. Really weird. All right, well, let's just make this a good flight then. Let's get down. I wish there was a HUD for the outside. Oh, you know what? We kind of do, actually. But it's not real, like it doesn't give you live feedback. Let's just stay in the cabin. Looking at a pressure of 1019 also. Might not work with the new beta. That could be. Maybe something with the new beta system is not is keeping it from working properly. For those of you just now turning in, we haven't had autopilot at all for this flight. We've been flying it manually the whole time. Tried engaging the autopilot on timeout of Vienna and no such luck. So I tried to do a little bit of Google searching, but not that big. Just flying. So we flying it by hand the whole time. I'm wondering if the new beta has anything to do with it. That is a really cool shot, man. We got to do this flight again in an airplane with the autopilot working, so we can kind of like hang outside. That is cool, man. That's like almost better, I think, than X-plane.
Austria 901, goodbye. Control, Austria 901, altitude flight level 167, descending flight level 150. Austria 901, English control, hello, radar contact. Austria 901.
We're about at 15,000. That's where we're supposed to level off at. Give ourselves some juice. And move the trim down a little bit because more power is going to tilt us up a little bit.
Descend and maintain flight level 150, Austria 901.
Alright, so we're about at 15,000. I'm not sure how they're gonna. I guess they'll vector us over to this landing. Usually, you come in and you make a big circle, like right here, and then come in. Well, we'll see what they have us do.
Austria 901. Descend and maintain flight level 150.
Descend and maintain flight level 150, Austria 901.
Working on it, buddy. Good thing our trim action is tight. Otherwise, we'd be out of luck. I think why this is pulling so far over. I think that could be the reason why the autopilot's not kicking on. It just feels like this thing is. Yeah, everything else looks okay though, like all the trims.
Austria 901. Climb and maintain flight
Okay,
level
bitch. Alright, I got you.
Climb and maintain flight level 150, Austria 901. descent 5 November Alpha November India 2 Alpha arrival to flight level 095. Expect Whiskey India 810 Romeo 08 dash Victor approach. 4 RNP approach Victor runway 08 Austria 901.
NANIT 2 Alpha.
901. Expedite climb.
Expedite climb. Austria 901.
Said go down to 9,500 feet. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna turn you guys off in a minute. Maybe by climb they really meant descent. Okay, we're at about 9,500 feet now. Put our landing lights on. Once we come in for approach, then we'll go ahead and arm the other fuel tanks, turn on PTU, the standby pump, hydraulic pump. Whatever's going on with this airplane, it definitely feels like it's pulling to the right a lot. I tried offsetting it by increasing the power on the other engine. Very weird. Never had that on this airplane before. I'm wondering if this new beta update on X-Plane is the problem. I wonder if I deactivate the beta and try this again, if I'll have the same issue. Or it could just be a freak thing. I don't know. Maybe it is something that I missed, but there's really not much to miss on this airplane. It's not a hard airplane to start up. You just flip the buttons, turn the engines on, and go. You don't really have to. You don't have to do anything with fuel tanks, really. I mean, a really easy airplane to start up. me a second. Let me plug in my laptop. Sorry about that. We've flown this whole way so far. We just want to keep on flying by hand. Not exactly sure which. I think I need to veer off to that way a bit more once I pass this waypoint. But we have programmed a different approach and a different runway, though. I think I had runway 26 in there, which when I built the route was showing as the correct runway at the time. Oh shit. We're really over speeding. I was reading and wasn't paying attention. Right, we need to go up a little bit. I know, I got you. See if I could put on the autopilot just long enough for me to be able to change it, then I could update the navigation system. Oh shit. Happens every time I take my eye off the prize here. Every time.
Descend and maintain flight level 071, Austria 901.
every time I take my, well, not every time, but almost every time I take my eye off of the actual flying of the airplane, something like that usually happens. I don't know if that statement made 100% sense, but more times or not, when I take my eye off of the displays here.
Expedite descent. Austrian 901.
All right, let's put our fuel pumps back on. Yeah, quite a fair amount of times I've almost flipped this airplane over because I was flying manually and I was looking around the cockpit or reading something, and then next thing I know, I hear bank angle, bank angle. I'm like, oh shit, we're like trying to recreate that flight from that one dude in Seattle. Stole the, what was it, Alaska? Was it Alaska airplane he stole? Wanted to see if it could do wheelies. Was trying to get it to do a loop-de-loop.
Turn right at 268. Austrian 901. Turn left at 262. Austrian 901.
I might have to make this just clear sky so I can have a chance of landing.
Climb and maintain. Flight level 083. Austrian 901.
What?
Climb now to flight level 045 to clear terrain. Austrian 901.
2500.
Climb now to flight level 085 to clear terrain. Austrian 901. Discontinue departure Whiskey India 810 Romeo 0.
Departure? What are you talking about?
Left at 215. Austrian 901.
Terrain.
965, Austrian 901.
I think we're gonna die, to be honest. I think we're in trouble. Can't even see anything. I think they're having us come in, just making a big circle and then landing, but I can't confirm that because
Turn left at 098. Resume home navigation. Austrian 901. Climb and maintain flight level 150. Austrian 901. Turn right heading 275. Austrian 901. Expedite climb. Austrian 901.
okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deactivate all of that. Okay, we're gonna turn off. Oh, we're gonna turn that off here in a moment. We'll just go ahead and just turn their sound all the way off. Let's go ahead and change our parameter. Weather. Fine. And visibility. No. Clear. Done.
Turn left direct Whiskey India 813. Austrian 9.
And we're still gonna land on runway 26, I think. We're gonna come around if I can do it. I've done this a couple of times in the past, this kind of approach.
Ford field site. Austrian 901.
And we're gonna come around here. Shut up, bitch. That doesn't help me out when I have no autopilot.
Right direct Whiskey India 814. Austrian 901.
Alright, let's turn around.
Expedite climb. Austrian 901.
had no autopilot the whole time. I just changed the weather so I could see what I'm doing because I can't find the field because I have no autopilot to. So we're trying to come in for a manual landing right now.
2500.
All right, the runway should be right around the corner to the left here. Yep, there's the runway. I see it. Right over here. I think. Oh no, it's right there. Shit. Okay. Well, at least now I know where to go. Alright, we are gonna land this airplane. A little fast. We're gonna hug the mountains here. All right, flaps one.
Turn left at 278, Austrian 901.
Be nice if there was an easier way to turn off the ATC when you're done with it. The basic system is good. For vectoring, not so much, but for practice and general commands, it's decent. And I like that it's different voices.
Expedite climb, Austrian 901.
The one in Microsoft, same voice the whole time. It's the same guy talking to each other. This ATC system is pretty damn good in here. I know, but we got to be low to the ground. We got to be low when we make this turn.
Turn left at 262, Austrian 901.
Their ATC system, like, it would say descend to flight level 081, and then the next guy will come and say climb to flight level 045.
Flight slow, 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 flight slow.
Oh my god, guys.
Flight slow, flight slow, flight slow, flight slow, flight slow.
I don't have anything programmed for the glide slope. Alright, should be okay to turn around now.
Discontinue approach, Whiskey India 810 Romeo 08-Victor. Descend by Whiskey India 612 Romeo 26-Echo. Expect vectors by Whiskey India 6144 RNP. Approach Echo runway 26 QNH 1013 Austrian 901.
Flight slow, flight slow, flight slow, flight slow, flight slow, flight slow.
There's the airport,
Flight slow, flight
I think.
slow, flight slow, flight slow.
Boy, that's annoying, the glide slope thing. Just... I wish I could have left it on real weather for this landing, but there would have been no way I definitely could not have found the airport. I tried my best, but it was like going through soup. All right, let's put this power to about 25. Let's go flaps 15. Oh my god. Is there a way to turn that off?
Descend and maintain 2,300. Austrian 901.
Flight slow, flight slow, flight slow, flight slow.
Oh my god.
Report, below sight. Austrian 901.
Flight slow, 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 flight slow.
I'm not even sure if this is the right runway, but we're landing here.
Flight slow, 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 flight slow.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 10.
Climb now to 2,000 to clear terrain. Austrian 901.
I don't care if it's a hard landing. I've had plenty of good landings in this airplane. Well, I'm more interested in why the autopilot didn't kick on this whole time. I can't believe we just did that whole thing by hand. Let me do that. Go back to dive. All right, let me go put on real weather again. Let's go back to our start and turn on this airplane. And I want to see if I can get the flight director to come on. All right, so that's the same place. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm not doing this whole flight again. If you want to see a good landing in this airplane, search my channel for Q400 or -8. I got probably a dozen landings like under -200 and -250. I got plenty of good ones. I don't give a fuck about that one tonight. I am so upset that I had to fly that whole thing by hand. It was fun. It was fun. But it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to, like, you know, sit in the cabin for a while and kind of like look at some other stuff. And okay, let's get this airplane turned on. APU. Put on recirculation. Generators on. Turn our screens on. This one. Back here, turn this on. Okay. The yaw dampener comes on now. Heading now comes on. Now the autopilot works. Well, now that we know that it works, let's go back and try to do one of those landings again. Let's try, we will do, start with engines running, apply change, go to LOWI. Oh yeah, let's turn off, yep, weather clear. Turn off that. Clear weather again, like we did for the LOWI. And let's do 6 mile approach. All right, we'll give it one or two times. Give it a try. Man, it's so weird that the autopilot wouldn't work. I think it had something to do with messing with the rudder. There's a lever down behind the yoke. I think messing with that is what messed everything up. I think.
Sink rate. Terrain. Terrain. Sink rate. Terrain. Terrain. Sink rate. Terrain. 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 Sink rate. Terrain. 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 Sink rate. Sink rate. Terrain. Terrain.
Power at 26. Our next level of flaps. Having a little trouble finding the runway. I think I found it. Part of the reason I tried floating that landing a little bit is I knew we were coming in really fast. Like we were quite a bit faster than we should have been. Like I bet you it's probably around 120 something here. Yeah, I think that's what it says, 121 I think. Yep. Alright, there's the runway. Power is good. I don't really want to mess with the trim, but I think I'm going to. Flaps full. Now let me not mess with the trim. Let's give it some more power. It's the first time I've flown with the Oaks in a while, man. I've been doing Xbox for probably the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Nice flying with Yokes again. Now that power setting is way higher than I normally would have it. Normally I keep that at around 27 for landings, especially landing flaps 15. Sometimes I try to keep it up where those little triangles are. You're looking at the needles right here. Those little triangles, that's a pretty good gauge on where you should keep the power. But see how we're coming in really fast now? That's because our power was up too high. Might need to do one more attempt on this.
500.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
100. 50.
Yeah, let's do another attempt. Let's come back here. Light. 6 miles out. Confirm. Start this time. All right, this time, maybe one more time. That'll be about it. I got a lot of food to put away from cooking today.
Terrain. 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 Terrain.
Landing gear down.
Terrain. Terrain.
Yeah, I try to do meal prep for the week. So I made a bunch of, I made a big thing of chili today, which is, man, my chili is awesome.
Terrain. Terrain.
And I made these, well, I gotta put the stuff together, but I made these burritos for breakfast. These cheesy black bean burritos. The recipe I used, I'm not talking, you know what, I'm not talking about recipes, man. I'm a fucking dude. You guys want to know what I made? You can DM me. Maybe I should give out the recipe. Like, anyways, I made the eggs that I made for it. It had it asked for like a half a cup of Greek yogurt. I've never put yogurt in eggs before and cooked it. We'll see how it tastes. It smelled really good. I can tell you that. It smelled like something you smell like out of a bakery or some shit. Like it was nice, man. It was pleasant to smell. But yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight, so I'm trying to eat differently now. I joined a program try to help me learn how to eat better. I can still eat a lot of what I want to eat, but my problem has not really been like control over food. My problem has, since really COVID, since the lockdowns, really when they started 5 years ago, my problem has been eating late at night. Like a lot of times I don't get hungry until like this time of night. It's 10:30 where I'm at right now. All right, I need to pull the throttles back at some point here. Let me pull her a little closer. The reason our primary flight display is not like lined up like it normally would be is because I had no autopilot when I did this flight, so I never had a chance to really set up anything about the landing. Let's bring our power down to about, say, 29. I think that's a little fast, but let's see. Laps 15.
Sync rate.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Wow, that was still hard. All right, we'll try it one more time. We'll do one more attempt. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. I'm not going to stress about it. I've had plenty of good landings in this airplane. Let's just do 3 miles out this time. Yeah, I think we still had too much power, in my opinion. Actually, 3 miles might not be enough.
Too low terrain, 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 too low terrain.
Big shaker works. 10 miles out is definitely a better place to start. Yeah, 10 miles out for sure. So that was better. Let's do one last one from 10 miles out. I don't care what the landing rate is, as long as it's in the green. That's all I care about. But I think we need to do it 10 miles out. Oh shit, that's not what I... All right, one last time. Butt hurts. My butt hurts sitting in this seat too long.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, 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 terrain. Terrain, 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 terrain.
Landing gear down. Now this landing is pretty much all 100% visual, by the way. Since I don't have anything programmed. Line me up or give me vertical guidance. It's all just all visual. Well, and if it says terrain pull up, that kind of thing, but all right, next set of flaps. This is a fun airplane to fly, though. I tell you, this airplane feels so much different than pretty much every plane that's in Microsoft. I don't know if it's the response curve that I have for the yokes. Flaps 15. Once I start descending into the airport more, we'll move our power back a little bit. Even though it starts with the engines on, you sink. Like, as soon as you unpause it for the first 4 or 5 seconds, it seems like you sink pretty good. So you're gonna practice landings in this airplane, which certainly a lot of fun to do and very easy to do compared to Microsoft. I would definitely start at 10 miles out, regardless of what airport and runway and configuration you're going to be using. I'm trying. It's all white where I'm looking at, buddy. So can't yell terrain at me. It's all white on the lights. They need to move their houses, and we wouldn't have any issues.
Terrain, terrain. Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a good way to end the stream. Can't believe the autopilot didn't work. Oops. Shit. Can't believe the autopilot didn't work the whole flight, but hey man, it is what it is. Is this even the right airport? It's got to be the right airport. Where's Flugenhafen at? Oh, it's back there. Very cool, man. Airport looks pretty damn good. All right, well, that's about it, my friends. A fun flight, even though we couldn't use the autopilot. It is what it is. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. There's a good chance I might come on tomorrow for a little bit. There's a brand new update with the Aerostar 600, the A2A simulations plane that they're testing. So I might come on and just check out the new thing on that, and we'll see. But if I'm not on tomorrow, I'll certainly be on Wednesday. God willing. Everybody be good. Make sure you like and subscribe. And that's about it. I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.